While we've got you here, we've got the 2-minute warning in the Denver game, the 2-minute warning in the Ravens game. Whichever one of those two games is the last game standing, you'll have to flip over to your local CBS station to see if they are carrying it in your area. International audience watching NFL Red Zone, you will see the remainder of the last game standing right here on NFL Red Zone. Those of you who have Sunday Ticket through YouTube TV, you can flip over and find either the Broncos game or the Ravens game on those independent stations. Meanwhile, we'll still show you everything we can, but whichever one has time left when they come out of the 2-minute warning timeout, we will have to say goodnight. All right, so we go to the scoreboard here as they will run that two-point conversion back. The final is in the books. The Denver Broncos 24, the Kansas City Chiefs 9. A shocking outcome, sending the Chiefs to their second loss of the season. Kansas City is 6-2. Now, to see the conclusion of the Ravens and Arizona game, flip over to your local CBS station to see if they're carrying it. DirecTV customers, check that out. International customers, stay right here.
Well-designed defense for the Ravens.
All right, time now to look at the top 5 plays of the day as the day winds down to its conclusion. Let's take a look at those top 5 plays. And how about a bonus play? This Arizona and Baltimore game will not end. The Cardinals fighting to the very last second and fighting for every last inch. Trey McBride. Is he stopped? Is he stopped? Is he stopped? There was no whistle, and they plow into the end zone for the touchdown. Trey McBride with a career high in receptions today, and that touchdown. I want to let you know that the Cardinals re-attempted the two-point conversion after there was a holding on the first try. Here is the way it looked, and this again was to make it an 8-point game, a one-possession game for the Cardinals. They go inside, and that's not going to get there. The Ravens are there to tackle them. The Cardinals have just tried and recovered an onside kick. Now, it's a 10-point game, so the Ravens almost certainly are going to win this game, but it is interesting to some of you, I'm sure, whether or not the Cardinals could get one last score on the board. You can see the resolution of that game once it's done over on NFL Network. NFL Game Day Highlights will have the full recap of the Cardinals and the Ravens and all the other games here on a 13-game early and late window session of Week 8 on NFL Red Zone. I want to remind you that Week 9 begins on Prime Video. Thursday Night Football is Tennessee at Pittsburgh. Acrisure Stadium, the site of Thursday Night Football. Join them on Prime Video at 8:15 Eastern. And a big one is coming, ladies and gentlemen. 1 week from today, Sunday morning here in the United States, it's international football resuming in Germany, and for the first time ever in Frankfurt, Germany. And look at this game. The Miami Dolphins, 6-2 against the Kansas City Chiefs, who just lost for the second time this year. Could be an AFC title game preview on NFL Network and streaming on NFL Plus exclusively. Total touchdowns today with 13 games. We expected a big total. We got a big total. 68 total touchdowns, including 1 on defense and special teams. If I remember correctly, that was the Dallas Cowboys' pick 6 and their rolling win at home against the Los Angeles Rams. You'll see all of those coming up in the touchdown montage in a matter of moments. So, big winners today. Well, Miami Dolphins win to go to 6-2. You have the Jacksonville Jaguars winning to go to 6-2. Baltimore putting the finishing touches on their win as we speak, which will take them to 6-2. Seattle and Dallas 5-2, teams that have already had their byes. And the Philadelphia Eagles got a bit of a scare from Washington, but they get the victory to go to 7-1. The best record in the NFL belongs to the Philadelphia Eagles. And our thanks belongs to you for watching, for all the hardworking men and women here in the studio and in the control room, for our producers, Alan Flowers, Brian Nettles, McEnroe Francis. For our director, Dustin Stern, I'm Scott Hansen, saying thank you so much for watching. We leave you as we always do with one more look from every touchdown from every game presented by DraftKings Sportsbook. Good night. We'll see you next week, and happy Halloween. And that'll do it for us. For all the hardworking men and women here in the studio and in the control room, I'm Scott Hansen. We leave you with one more look at every touchdown from every game presented by DraftKings Sportsbook. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
Prescott going end zone. For the touchdown, Ferguson.
Great route, great matchup. You see 56 Christian Rose.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.